Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Sorry that my hair is very puffy this morning or going into early afternoon now. I'm actually returning to you for a TV show collection video, and then I'm going to rate each TV show that I've watched already for this Dragon Ball series. And this is for, well, I'm going to start with the first series that came out way before Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, which you kind of know what it is. It's the show Dragon Ball that I am going to be talking about with this season one. So, season one was really good for sure. It's basically where Goku meets up with Master Roshi. He meets Yamcha, and they're trying to stop Emperor Pilaf from trying to collect all the Dragon Balls so they can get their wish and all that. And they run into Poir and what's his name? I can't remember. It's the piggy guy's name. You might know who I'm talking about. Oolong. Yeah, Oolong. That's what his name was. But basically, he first meets Bulma before they get introduced. But it's a really good show for sure. So for season one, I'd give it like a 9.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. Um, it was a really good show, and I highly recommend you check it out. So, next season I'm going to talk about is season 2. This is mostly where Goku is trying to fight the Red Ribbon Army and other things like that, and he also meets Krillin at the time when he's training under Master Roshi for the next World Martial Arts Tournament or something like that. I think the World Martial Arts Tournament happens during each season. Uh, or something like that, but it's a really good show for sure. And season 2 was pretty epic too. I had it stored away in my boxes for DVDs, so I got a lot of stuff to cover ground on with this video. But I'll probably only talk about the Dragon Ball series right now, and then I'll probably have to do another video for Dragon Ball Z if I can get around to it, of course. But we'll see what we can cover ground on with this video. But still, season 2 is a really good show, meaning good season, of course, for Dragon Ball. Um, Pretty much, Goku has to fight the Red Ribbon Army and stop them from trying to collect all the Dragon Balls for their own selfish reasons. And he runs into some. I think General Tao comes in like season 3 or something like that. And that's where Goku starts to uh, well, General Tao doesn't come in until like season 3 or something like that, or late season 2 or 3, depending on which. But still, it was a good season, and I highly recommend you check this one out too. I had to buy it last year when I was working at the time, but these shows weren't cheap for sure. They want like $20 a piece. This one was the more expensive one I bought, which was season 3. This cost almost $30 to get it on DVD, and I'm glad I got it, but damn, it was so much money. And basically, you fight, not you fight, Goku fights Tien and Chaozu in this. They meet with each other in this season, and there's other things going on in this season with, basically, you run into Master Roshi's sister, the fortune teller Baba. I believe that's where they meet Baba at the first time and all that. So it's a pretty interesting adventure for sure, and to really watch through for this whole Dragon Ball series. And I really enjoyed this Dragon Ball series for sure. It gets better towards the end, um, for sure. I think the final season's my favorite out of all of them. So season 2 I'd give a 9.5 out of 10, and this one I'd give a 9.5 out of 10. There's some moments where I don't know if I like it, but other than that, it's really awesome for sure. Alright, the next season is right after the martial arts tournament. The one with Tien and Chaozu and fighting Goku and all that. This is where King Piccolo comes in. for this season. And honestly, off the bat, I really enjoyed this season for sure. It was really good. Um, Pretty much King Piccolo has to fight Goku, or Goku has to fight King Piccolo, I meant to say, and try to stop him from his evil ways, from ruling the world and all that. So, basically, really enjoyed this season. Season 3 still is getting a 9.5 out of 10. This one took a bit to get to the end of Season 3, but it did have some pretty good episodes on this uh, season for sure. Like, it took a little bit to get to the end of the World Martial Arts Tournament. I think it's right uh, after the World Martial Arts Tournament. That's where you see, if you've watched the show, you know that Krillin dies by a certain tangerine guy or whatever, or something like that. King Piccolo's minion or whatever. Something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but it's been a bit since I watched the show. But I remember watching it even when I was watching it online, binge watching it a lot, and it's worth buying these on DVD. So 9.5 out of 10 for this one too. And finally, we get to the last season of Dragon Ball, which is season 5, the final season, of course. So this one was where Junior, King Piccolo's um King Piccolo's son Junior or whatever, which is Piccolo, of course, Piccolo Junior, is on a revenge spree to take down Goku at the end of this season. So it's a pretty epic fight, but you know that Goku prevails at the end of it. He always finds a way to beat his enemies. So basically, this is a really good season. It took a bit to get to certain moments in the season with like explaining itself, and it does do a lot of backstories, but yeah, and so does the other shows as well. But this is worth watching, so 10 out of 10 for this one. I really enjoyed this one. And I think I have time to explain about Dragon Ball Z. I have a double season thing pack or whatever I got from Walmart like a little while ago. I think it was last year or something like that. Because I was collecting these last year on DVD because I really wanted to own them. But it takes up a lot of space in your boxes and all that. So, yeah. Season 1 is the Dragon Ball Z. So I think I have a little time to talk about Dragon Ball Z. There's 9 seasons, of course, for the older version. I don't have Dragon Ball Z Kai, but I don't think I want to own it. Because this one was really good too. Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Z Kai are the same thing, but Dragon Ball Z Kai is the more updated version to uh, the Dragon Ball Z series. So basically, this one's about the Saiyan saga with Raditz coming first to take out Goku, but takes his son, of course, Gohan, and basically you see that Chi-Chi and Goku get married for a time. Well, not for a time, but they do get married and have a kid, of course, and that was Gohan. And Gohan's part Saiyan and all that. So basically, really enjoyed this season 1 for sure. You fight, well, Goku and his friends fight Nappa and Vegeta in this one, but basically, yeah, really enjoyed this season for sure. Pretty much, Goku dies when after fighting Raditz, and Piccolo's teaming up with Junior, of course. Piccolo Junior is teaming up with Goku to take down Raditz, and then Piccolo uses a special beam cannon to kill Raditz and Goku, but Goku does come back from the afterlife with the Dragon Balls, of course, later on in season 1. So basically, he has to take down he goes to train under King Kai in Otherworld, and he does take down Nappa in due time, closer to the end of the season, of season 1, and then he fights Vegeta at the last moment towards the end of season 1. So it's a pretty fun, interesting story for sure. Like I said, it's called the Saiyan Saga, and it's worth watching. So 10 out of 10 for this one. Next is Dragon Ball Z, the season 2. Like I said, it's still Dragon Ball Z, of course. This one was really good. Really enjoyed it. It's pretty much about getting into the Frieza saga pretty soon, or building up to that very momentarily, but it's really enjoyable for sure. And I'm gonna have to go grab season 3 and 4 in a moment. In just a moment, of course. But really enjoyed the season 2. It builds up to the Frieza saga, like I said. He has to fight, I believe it's Ginyu. I don't have the episode log or whatever, because it didn't give me that for this thing from Walmart, because it was a double thing or whatever, but it is what it is. I paid like 20 bucks for this, and I got a good deal off it. Just getting 2 seasons for $20. I wish they separately they'd be like 10 bucks a piece, but it is what it is. It's still worth buying for sure, but you got to invest a lot of money into this show, buying this whole TV series, because yeah, it costs a lot. But probably $300-400 you'll be spending separately on Dragon Ball Z, the TV show, and Dragon Ball Super. It costs a lot of money. But yeah. Basically, season 2 was really fun to watch. It's going into the Ginyu saga later on at the end of the season, but then Goku does stop him, and Gohan, Krillin, and Bulma land on planet Namek because of Piccolo and King Kami dying from being killed by Nappa in season 1, because they were the ones that possessed the Dragon Balls. Like have the power to summon the dragon. So that's why they go to Namek, to basically collect the Namekian Dragon Balls and wish for their friends back, and Kami as well. They wish for Piccolo back, but Kami comes in later on. Or Kami and Piccolo are the same being, but uh, yeah, they just have to wish him back, of course. So that's the whole idea of the show. Pretty much, Goku fights one foe after another, of course. So it's like a fight after another fight. So season 2 was really good. 10 out of 10 for this one. Had a good time watching it for sure. And I'm going to probably explain 2 more seasons, and then I'm going to wrap this video up. So give me one moment. I got to grab it for a second. I was just grabbing it. Of course, season 3 and 4 is for another bundle pack. And this is going into the Frieza saga now, which is for Dragon Ball Z. Season 3 is the Dragon Ball Z Season 3 Frieza saga. And this is where Goku has to fight Frieza, and that's where he unlocks his Super Saiyan form. His Super Saiyan form, of course, to stop Frieza, because he's the most villainous enemy he's ever encountered. But basically, he does stop Frieza. It just takes a while, and Frieza transforms into different forms. But basically, this was a really enjoyable season, for sure. I really enjoyed Dragon Ball Z, the whole complete series for it. But I probably will have to make another section of this video for Dragon Ball Z. I might have to make 2 more videos for this Dragon Ball series, because it's a lot of ground to cover, but still. Season 3 was really enjoyable. Goku does get his Super Saiyan form in this show, and it's pretty cool what happens. with that aspect of it. But I really enjoyed season 3 for sure. It was a pretty epic season, and Goku unfortunately dies at the end of the season because of fighting Frieza for a long time. Because Frieza did not want to die so easily. um, but still, it's pretty enjoyable. So, 10 out of 10 for this one as well. Next is season 4, which is going into the Android Saga. This one's just the Android Saga. Sorry, it's thundering where I'm at and raining too. So sorry about that. This is the last one I'm going to talk about. I don't have to really go into deep explanation with this one, but basically, this is season 4 of Dragon Ball Z, and I would own Z Kai, meaning Dragon Ball Z Kai, but that would just I'd get done with it real quickly. But the next one I do want to watch is GT, but I'd have to go buy it for sure. It's like $20 for 2 seasons, I think, or $22.96 or 98 or whatever it costs at Walmart. It's a little pricey, but yeah, that's what they're charging for it. But still, Dragon Ball Z Season 4 builds up to androids 17 and 18 being revived or coming to life or whatever from Dr. Gero. And then Android 19 is another one that Goku has to fight, but he has this heart problem in the process, like a heart condition or whatever, that almost kills him. It's like a heart disease, but he basically has to take medicine in order to revive his heart. And it happens in due time, but still, he took a lot of time off from fighting for a bit, until the Cell Saga came in, which I'll get to that in the next video, most likely. So, Season 4 was really enjoyable, so 10 out of 10 for this one. And sorry about the thunder and mostly the thunder and the rain, it's just raining really badly. So anyways, comment below, let me know what you guys thought of this first part of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z seasons review and rating that I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I was just showing you what I had in my collection for this TV show collection for Dragon Ball Z review and rating video that I'm gonna give this. And if you did enjoy this part 1, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can, support the channel. I'll be continuing this when I do the next video. I just have a certain time limit to make videos. I can't make videos over 20 minutes because YouTube won't let me upload it. But still, stay safe, guys. Take care. Season 5 for Dragon Ball Z will be next in the next video, all the way to 9, and then hopefully I can get to Dragon Ball Super for a tad bit, and then part 3 will probably finish it. So, stay safe, take care, and as always, I'll see you in my next video.